So I thought to myself, what if I just made a fun spellbook deck? For casual and low-rated duelist, not a deck where your opponent can't play the game, they can't special summon, their effects are negated. No, it's just, well, you play the game, I play the game, we have fun. So that's what I did. We're running spellbooks. That's just 3 copies of the spellbook structure deck. I don't think I crafted a single card. And we're running more of the spellbook cards, which are actually really fun to use, as you'll see in this deck profile. So we're just going to use Masters to copy secrets from our graveyard, add a card. Star Hall. Star Hall's one of my favorite spellbook cards. Now, its effect doesn't seem that good. Its effect is essentially, every time you activate a spell, your spellcasters gain 100 attack. 100 attack? Like, that's nothing, right? Dude, we activate so many spell cards in this deck. Judgment's gonna add us like 4 spell cards from our deck. Dude, 5? Oh, holy crap. And then we get a special summon a card from our deck. The card we special summon from the deck lets us add 2 cards. So we have too many cards in our hand. We're just gonna discard the spells now. Dude, big hand problems, am I right? Alright, he's just gonna set a card. His monster can be destroyed by battle, so I'm like, okay, I gotta figure out a way to get rid of that. And I'm gonna summon Spellbook of Prophecy. Really powerful card. Banish a card in our graveyard, destroy one of his cards, and then we're gonna activate 3 Star Halls. Every time we activate 1 spell card, each of our monsters gains 300 attack. Check out the attack, because it is gonna keep going up and up. We're not done playing, bro. We're still in this game. Spellbook of Fate is going to banish 3 cards from our graveyard and remove one of his monsters. I'm going to remove the one where it can't be destroyed by battle, just because he's playing like an Exodia deck. I don't want him to get too many cards, you know? Blue Boy is really strong. He's 3,800 attack. Like, what the heck? Dude, where have you seen a Blue Boy? Where have you seen this card with 500 attack and 3,800? Insane. Main phase 2, we're going to activate Spellbook of Knowledge. We're going to draw 2 cards and end our turn. Our monsters are huge. Like, whoa, dude. And he's just going to summon a monster and crash. He's just like, get me out of here. The power of 3 structure decks that make us extremely consistent and powerful Spellbook deck. And we're not crafting any cards, so we don't really have to worry about, oh, what if I ran this? What if I ran that? Nah, man, we're only running spellbooks in this deck. We're showing out the true power of spellbooks in this video. And the true power we'll see, because knowledge is gonna not really get us anything. Although at the end phase we do get a secrets and we get a couple searches. And not only a couple, we're gonna get a little bit more, because we get a special summon a monster from our deck again, and she lets us add 2 cards from our hand, or from our deck to our hand. Our opponent's playing Dark Magician, so this is exciting. He's playing a deck that's actually quite competent, and he's gonna summon out his fusion, the Dark Magicians. The only problem is, the reason it got banished, and I'll pause real quick, is because I activated Spellbook of Fate, which its effect is, the 3rd one, you can just banish a card on the field. Doesn't target. He decided to chain his fusion spell, which is a quick play, which is actually really sick. And I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna banish your fusion. I was like, okay, man, whatever. That card is actually pretty good, right? It lets him like draw a card, I believe. And end phase, he's just gonna end. He has those, and I'm like, okay, well, Dark Magicians aren't nothing to like, you know, to joke about. They're actually a really competent deck. They're gonna special summon High Priestess from her hand. He's gonna activate this card, Magician's Navigation, and now he can activate his Circle, which I don't like that card. It's so good. He gets to banish one of our cards. He banishes our High Priestess. I bet he's thinking like, haha, there's nothing he can do. Yeah, I have another High Priestess. Sorry, bud. High Priestess again, pop the back row because I don't want him to do anything tricky. I popped the Dark Magician Continuous Trap, which is really good, so I'm really happy about that one. And Spellbook of Eternity, we're just gonna get back our Judgment, so we can activate Judgment and get even more cards during the end phase. We got 1 Star Hall. No, scratch that. We got 2 Star Halls, and we're gonna start popping off. Spellbook of Power is gonna boost our Blue Boy. He's at 24 right now. Spellbook of Fate's gonna banish a card on the field. Our monsters are gonna be at 26, 36, big. Since we used power on Blue Boy and he destroyed a monster, we're gonna add another card. I'm like, you know, I'll just get the 3rd Star Hall. Who cares? Whatever. Because at the end phase, guess how many cards I'm down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards. Oh, and then this card lets us add another card. Oh man. Yeah, we're being chilling. The guy's like, nah, I'm good, man. You got this one. This isn't gonna be a deck that's gonna go against Sword Soul, toe to toe. Now, this is more of a deck that you're gonna play like casuals or like low rating, just because it's fun. You can like do some cool things. You can even make it better if you add in your own special spice, you know? So go wild. The deck is essentially 3 of the structure deck, which is really cheap. I don't think we crafted a single card. You'll notice right out the gate, we're not running Jiaojian because that kind of stops your opponent from playing the game, which is kind of not fun. And I'm not trying to win every game, I'm just trying to have fun, you know? I'm trying to play spellbooks, that's it. Essentially, we're running more of the spellbook main deck monsters like Temperance, which is an actual really good card. We activate any of the spells, we can just tribute this guy off, special summon a level 5 or higher light or dark spellcaster directly from our deck. That's a good effect, really good effect. And then we have Justice, which is a little weaker. It lets us add 2 cards from our deck to our hand during the end phase if we banish this card, which is, although I say weak, that's a really good effect still. Genuinely good card. We're running Reaper of Prophecy because it's an actual genuinely good spellbook monster. It's kind of like your endgame boss, which is weird because he's only a level 6. Essentially, the more spell cards with different names you have in your graveyard, the better his effects get. You can be creative because his clause only says special summon 1 level 5 or higher dark spellcaster. That means you can special summon Dark Magician, you could special summon, I don't know, some random dark spellcaster from your deck that you think is really cool and you just want to run. Go ahead. This deck has so many possibilities for being like fun and unique that it's just like, it gives a lot of leeway. This deck, instead of saying add 1 prophecy card from your deck to your hand, it just says, nah, who cares? Add 1 spellcaster. Like, dude, go wild. Like, literally put any card you want. It's sick. The next one we have is actual good boss monster. It's called High Priestess of Prophecy. She can be special summoned from the hand by revealing 3 spellbook spell cards from your hand. It's pretty good in fun duels because you can pop a card every single turn by banishing a spellbook from your hand or graveyard. And finally, this card is insane. World of Prophecy. It has the effect when it's special summoned by the effect of a spellcaster or spellbook spell card, you can target 2 spellbook spell cards in your graveyard, add them to your hand, and then after you do that effect, you can reveal 4 with different names, destroy every card on the field. Like, whoa. I like this card simply because you get to target 2 cards in your graveyard, add them to your hand. I think that's a genuinely good effect. And yeah, we're just upping the spellbook count. Like in the other profile, I think we only run like 1 power. We're running 2 power. We're not really trying to stop our opponent from playing. We want our opponent to play and have fun. We just want to like have fun too, you know? So we're bumping Eternity up to 2. Spellbook of Masters, of course. We're only running 1 Spellbook of Life simply because it's a searchable monster reborn. You can run more if you want to. I found that having 1 is the perfect number. Just because whenever I want to search out Monster Reborn, I'm like, okay, Monster Reborn from deck, summon monster from graveyard, bada bing, bada boom. Same with only 1 Spellbook of Towers because it's super searchable, and once we have 1 on the field, I mean, it doesn't really matter what else happens. This is my favorite card in the entire deck, even though it's only a rare. Spellbook Starhall. We boost our monster's attack by 100 every time we activate a spell. Now, you might be thinking, wow, 100 attack? That's so little. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is kind of little, right? But you'll be surprised how many times you activate spells in this deck. I've had my monsters go up to 6,500 attack. Like, damn! Like, that's huge. Only 2 wisdom, even though it's really, really cool. I found that 2 wisdom is good enough. 3 fate just so we can have, like, removal. And, of course, 1 judgment. The extra deck, we're running the rank 7 that came in the structure deck. Because we can make it. We do have level 7s, and it is possible to make them. We're not able to make rank 5s because we don't have any rank 5s in our deck. You can make rank 6s if you want to run like a rank 6 in your extra deck. And yeah, we're just running Crowley. Anyways, I hope you like the deck profile. And this is Kush, and I'll catch you later. Peace. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe. You can check out all the new content I'm going to be making. But besides that, hope you have a great day. See ya.